For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Chandler Guadagnine here with your BYU-Idaho Radio Evening Headlines for Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025. An investigation is underway after a body was found close to the Peterson Hill landfill in Idaho Falls. According to the Bonneville County Sheriff's Office, a person passing by the landfill on East Sunnyside Road reported finding a body inside a car that was parked on the side of the road. Authorities are still working to find out the identity of the individual, notify next of kin, and determine the cause of death. No other information has been released at this point. BYU-Idaho's date night is coming up next week. Jack Esplin has the story.
With Valentine's Day just a few weeks away, BYU-Idaho is embracing the holiday spirit with this semester's date night. BYU-Idaho is hosting the campus-wide event on Friday, January 31st from 7 to 10 p.m. in the Manwaring Center, the BYU-Idaho Center, and Hart buildings on campus. I sat down with Michael Hardy, one of the large-scale events coordinators on campus, to find out more about what students can expect at this semester's date night.
This year, we're going to have a performer named Bachelor 4 come out. He's an entertainer and he's a singer, and he's going to come perform for us, and so that's going to be really big. And then we're just going to have so many activities on campus, like scavenger hunts, raffles, roller skating, and bowling, of course. We'll have couples bingo and karaoke. We'll have crafts and painting. We're going to have a pool party in the Hart. We're going to have laser tag. There's going to be country dancing, blacklight, dodgeball, mini golf, just dance, board game cafe, anything you could think of. It's going to be there at date night. It's going to be great.
For any students still looking to ask someone to be their date, Hardy reminds us of activities that the campus provides, as well as some additional tips to find a date.
Every Tuesday, we have speed dating in the MC in 266 in that big open space. And they do speed dating every Tuesday, and that's a great way to meet people. Get out there, maybe meet, that special someone who you could ask. Also, just all the other weekly events on campus. That's always a great way to meet people. Just getting involved and stepping out of your comfort zone.
Overall, Hardy encourages students to be ready to simply come and have a good time.
The only thing you need to do is find someone to bring and then just have a bunch of fun. It's going to be great.
For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Jack Esplin.
Thanks, Jack. Pocatello School District 25 voted to close one of its elementary schools. The Idaho State Journal reports the Board of Trustees voted 3-2 last night to close Washington Elementary because of declining enrollment. The board spared Tendoy Elementary. EastIdahoNews.com reports that 30 to 40 staff, parents, and students stood outside Tendoy Monday morning with signs to support the schools ahead of the school board's vote. Stephanie Powers, one of the third-grade teachers at Tendoy Elementary, spoke to EastIdahoNews.com about how much the school means to her and that the school board should consider changing their mind. Powers pointed out that the root of the problem may be more centered around enrollment than people may think, saying parents are choosing to send their kids to private schools instead of public ones. According to Local News 8, the Washington Elementary is set to close. The boundaries will be redrawn with students and staff reassigned to other schools. The school board said the decision is not taken lightly and is made for building safety, maintenance, and the district's budget needs. That school, Washington Elementary School, is a century old. Thanks for joining me tonight. These have been your evening headlines for January 22nd, 2025. More news, interviews, and great content is, of course, available to you on our podcast feed anytime. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Stitcher. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Chandler Guadagnine.